Ever since the Straw Hat crew broke up to train, each came back with a different look. In Zoro's case, not only did he change his look, but he also lost an eye. Apparently that's what happened. So thinking about it, where did Zoro's eye go? After all, what happened to his left eye? Was it an accident during training, or is there something behind his eye? Well, that's what we are going to talk about today. So if you want to be a pirate king like me and achieve eternal glory, go ahead and press the like button with all the power of your Akuma no Mi. And if you're new here, my dear sailor, already subscribe to the channel and don't forget to activate the notifications bell so you don't miss any new video here from Anime Joy Boy, okay? Then join this crew that will dominate the entire Grand Line and the New World. Now without further ado, let's get to this epic video. And well, my dear pirate, after the time skip we saw in One Piece, Zoro's left eye is always closed and scarred around it. And the most curious thing is that at no time did his crewmates wonder why he had no eye or the reason for that scar. All of this raises theories as to what something very important must have happened for him to no longer be able to open his left eye. But after all, does Zoro's left eye have a hidden power or just a scar he gained during his training with Mihawk? Well, we know that Oda never puts anything in his work by chance. In One Piece, every little detail could be something very important for the future, even more so when it comes to the main characters of the work. So quite possibly in the future Oda will explain to us what really happened to Zoro's left eye, but in the meantime what we're left with is just theorizing about it. Some theories suggest that Zoro himself intentionally cut his eye. This is all in order to master some skill, and this skill that he may be developing is his Haki of observation, which is a very useful skill during swordsman combat. This is a very interesting theory, because if we remember well, we have a beautiful example in One Piece that can confirm this theory. And of course we are talking about Fujitora. After seeing that Admiral Fujitora himself, despite being blind, manages to fight normally thanks to his great mastery of the observation hack. Since taking away his vision, he enhanced all his senses, including observation Haki. This ends up becoming viable for the theory that Zoro did the same to be strengthened. That is, he would do it to further enhance his Haki. Another thing that is worth mentioning is that it is possible that this scar on his eye is symbolic, because if we look closely, Silver's Rayleigh also has a scar identical to Zoro's in his right eye, and what draws attention is that Zoro is for Luffy, the same as he was to Roger. That is, Zoro, knowing that Luffy mirrors the king of pirates, it is quite possible that he purposely cut himself to be able to look like Rayleigh, who was Roger's immediate, the king of all pirates. But the biggest theory among fans of the work is that Zoro keeps some kind of special power inside his eye. Many believe that the moment he opens his left eye, some immense power will take hold of him. But has Zoro been harboring a power like that all this time? Well, that could be possible, but there's something dubious about it, which in my view is very clear that he doesn't have a power like that, because as we saw in the last chapters of the One Piece manga, Zoro came to face two Yonko that almost killed him. So if Zoro really had that power, wouldn't it be the perfect time to use it and defeat the two Yonko? And still in that fight, when Zoro went to attack Kaido, he made it very clear that he gave his all to shoot an Ashura at the Beast King, and right after that fight, he faced King, who is perhaps the strongest commander of all seas, and despite having defeated Zoro, he was about to die. That is, this would be the best time for him to have used the power of his eye, because then he would beat King in an easier way, and on top of that he would have the strength to help Luffy. But for me, the most likely thing about Zoro's eye is that he was injured during training, because, as we saw, he was trained by Dracula Mihawk for 2 years, and due to this training Zoro became very strong, and is most likely during this training he was confronted by Mihawk to test his new abilities. And then, during this confrontation between the two, Mihawk, for having hit Zoro's left eye with his sword Yoru, demonstrated that he was still not stronger than Mihawk, and this attack created a scar on his disciple, so it really went away. What happened? We can conclude that this scar on Zoro's left eye is nothing more, nothing less than a blow that Mihawk landed during training, and that caused Zoro to lose sight in his left eye. But now I want to know your opinion. Which of these theories is the most plausible? But of course, if you made it this far, it's because you liked the content, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe to our channel and become one more member of our fleet, my dear sailor. And of course, do not forget to press the like button, that helps a lot in spreading the video and the channel, so help us to become the largest fleet of pirates here on YouTube, okay? A big hug for everyone, and until the next video.